To the media. I'm surprised the media wasn't at the top of the list for the country's biggest problems. I blame Gov't for that. Maybe they didn't ask the right question. Let's play this media montage of just a kind of a vicious attack on the Trump family. Watch.
He seems to be Fredo. This is the first time that we have Ivanka, which is like the only kid he likes, like in the crosshairs. The only way we're really going to get to Trump is if you go after his kids.
You can't indict a sitting president, but he doesn't say anything about a sitting president's daughter.
The president's children stand right in the line of Mueller's investigative progress. If the prosecutor will not be stopped and the kids will not fall to him, we see the president's adult children heading to prison. But what if the prosecutor were to offer the president an alternative? That would mean giving up the presidency in exchange for acquittals all around, not just for himself, but for all his kids.
Wow. Kind of sickening if you hear. I mean, you can kind of feel the bloodlust. I mean, they want to lock up Don Jr., Ivanka, probably Eric, probably Barron, probably put Barron in juvie. I mean, the way things are going, Morgan, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's just anybody that watches that's kind of sickened by it.
It is. I mean, to top it all off, they were making fun of the First Lady's Christmas card this week. And let me just say that anyone who was making fun of how Melania Trump looked in that white dress is just insanely jealous, as was I when I looked at it, because she looked like perfection. The reason why they're going after the children is because I think that they're worried that they may not be able to get the president.
I agree with that. I think that's the best, closest thing they can get. If they can't get the president, Corey, they're going to try to get Don Jr. or someone close.
Well, of course, because if you remember, this whole Russia collusion narrative is how they're going to bring down the president. Now the Bob Mueller investigation has shown that there was no Russia collusion whatsoever, and the president had not ever cooperated or coordinated with the Russians. So now they have to go after Don Jr. or Ivanka or somebody else because they can't put their hatred of this president in front of their love for the country. It's so disappointing and disingenuous what they have done to this family that really, look, I think if you look at where the media's approval ratings are, they're in the low single digits, right around hovering about where Congress is these days.
I know, it's pretty pathetic. Do you think, Morgan, that they're trying to send a signal? Because we remember the president said that if you do go after my children in any way, I mean, that's the red line. That is the red line. Would that trigger firing Mueller or something along those lines? Is that what they're trying to precipitate?
Well, they've already gone after his children. If you look at what the newly elected New York Attorney General said, and she's politicizing the prosecutor's office in a way that I think the Constitution never. I mean, she's going after the foundation. She's going after the business, the children.
Anything Trump on it, she's going after the wine, she's going after the steaks, she's going after the water.
I think that
everything's gone.
There is, you know, I'm concerned for the family in the sense of it's not just about Mueller in this investigation. I think that they're going to put these kids through hell, right, through litigation hell over many years, past his presidency. And so it's unfortunate to see that, you know, the president has not stuck his attorney general or the acting one after the Clintons and their family. There's reportedly some new investigations. But if that's what we're going to do is just to politicize these prosecutors' office to go after families, woe be it to the Democrats whenever it's
I'll give you the last word, Corey. This does remind me of whenever the lock her up chants happened, the people in the media said, oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. But when I look at that montage we just played, that's exactly what they're chanting, basically. About children.
Jesse, the media, look, very, very candidly, the media is jealous of the Trumps, and they have been since the day he came down that escalator. All of his success in the real estate world, all of his success on television, now his success in politics, and his family's success. Look, if Ivanka Trump was a Democrat, she'd be on the cover of every magazine as the woman to look to, the woman of the year. The same is true with Melania Trump. But the mainstream media does not want to give this family the credit they deserve, including the success in prison reform that Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner pushed through the U.S. Senate in a bipartisan manner this time, the first time in a decade to reform the prison system. They did that, and the media won't give them any credit for it.
Yeah, the media is probably saying they're trying to get prison reform because they're probably going to be in prison. That's how they're probably trying to spin it. All right, Corey, Morgan, thank you guys very much, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.